Well, I'm back on my newer computer with Windows 7, and this will be the first video I've recorded since everything has been reloaded, and hopefully not all my files are up yet, but the programs are pretty much reloaded that I use regularly. Anyway, the title for the video for November 4th is Republican Establishment for Hillary. Did anyone else notice that the Bushes and other Republican insiders are backing Hillary Clinton? How many ask why? Could it be that the insiders, regardless of party, are and have long been on the same team? Those who get their news from the TV and mainstream media in general will not get it. Unfortunately, the brainwashed masses, despite the awakening, still follow each other to the slaughter envisioned by the New World Order, announced by the first Bush president. I'd like to see that slaughter stopped in its tracks. Is that what you want too? Indeed, I just finished watching, or I shouldn't say watching, listening to a bunch of emails that were sent to me regarding all the stuff that's happening in regard to Hillary Clinton. And I don't remember, maybe I just forget, but I don't remember a time when early voting has been going on day after day after day after day for at least a couple of weeks before the election. I mean, and there seems to be a lot of cars in the one voting precinct that I go past regularly, taking my children to school, grandchildren to school. It's phenomenal to me how many people are voting early. And this election, folks, for those of you that aren't paying attention, and you're probably not watching this video anyway, but this election is between a criminal and an outsider. And that's why the insiders, the Republicans, are backing Hillary, because that's their game plan. Their game plan is to create a new world order where there's only one faction that's in charge of everything. There's no dissension allowed, no alternate opinions allowed. They bring the population down to a manageable 500 million people. You heard me correctly. That's on the Georgia Guidestones, for those of you that don't remember that. And they want to be the kingpins in charge. But Hillary and the Bushes and most of the political insiders are traitors. Traitors to humanity, traitors to the United States as a republic. This has been going on since the 19th century, folks. But they keep fine-tuning it and fine-tuning it and fine-tuning it. And the level of criminality keeps expanding as time goes on, getting worse and worse and worse, because they're realizing there's a lot of people on this planet still that aren't buying their lies. I'm one of them. I haven't bought their lies in a long time. And anyone that has already voted for Hillary, you just wasted a vote, because there's a good chance, I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but there's a good chance that there will not be an election next Tuesday. It just will be called off. There's still lots of rumors going around that there are insiders within the United States military and within the United States in general that are pushing for the restoration of the republic, which is not a corporation. Bear in mind and understand it well, that corporations, again, I'll keep repeating it till people start getting it, corporations are legal fictions. They are lies. And everything that is corporate allows the people that run the corporations to escape accountability. That's the theory. But under divine law, there is no escape from accountability. Every single one of us will account for our deeds, whether good or evil, whether we've allowed our consciences to be totally seared or not is irrelevant. We will be held responsible for what we do and what we choose. And those that vote for Hillary are voting for criminality to continue to operate in the United States and around the world. Bear in mind that the United States is the military arm of this dark New World Order that George Bush announced. This dark cabal, whatever you want to call it, the Jesuits, the insiders in the banking system in London. They are criminals, folks. The people that set the Federal Reserve up and stuff like that, these are criminals. They are not people who have had humanity's best interest at heart, ever. Not ever. They are demonic entities, whether they're in human form or not. It's demonic entities that want to control humanity and keep humanity from becoming awakened and empowered. God forbid that we should become empowered and be able to stand up for ourselves and not be overloaded and flooded with all sorts of lies and falsehoods and deceptions. And you get the picture. I hope there are more and more of you that are getting the picture. I'd like to see more of you sharing my videos. My video numbers have gone way down, when in fact, at this election time, they should be going way up. Whether Facebook and YouTube are just simply not reporting the accurate numbers, I don't know. I suspect they're probably reporting them. I don't have any way of knowing otherwise. But in any case, we as humanity, if we're not going to get divine help, we're going to have to learn to stand on our own 2 feet and face up to and face off with these charlatans that have seared their own consciences so that they can act as sociopaths and psychopaths. And this is the kind of people that Hillary Clinton represents. Psychopaths and sociopaths. Is that the kind of leadership you want for any country in the world? It's not what I want. I'd rather die and be done with this planet, be done with the earth. I don't love this world. I love the earth. I think it's a beautiful planet. But I don't love the world, which is a system. And it's a system built on lies. It's a system built on fabrications, not on reality. I want to get back to truth and justice. Somebody said once that that's the American way. Well, it hasn't been the American way, at least since the Civil War and shortly thereafter. It's time for us to reclaim our heritage, and it's time for the vision of one nation under God to become one world under God. And I don't mean the false God who is a liar. I mean the true God who has been hiding in the background and not taking action and allowing free will to not be free, because those that oppose what these charlatans are doing have their free will challenged tremendously, some cases to the point of being killed. And that happens far too often. Folks, we need to wake up. If you have already voted for Hillary, shame on you for not paying attention, for thinking that the mainstream media provides news. It doesn't. It's lies. Anyway, I do appreciate those of you that listen. I'd really appreciate it if many of you would share this video and share other of my videos where I try to warn you and I try to get you to look at the truth. Do I know all the truth? No, I don't. But I do know that Hillary is not a good thing for anyone in the world. Thank you for listening, and namaste.